talk about answering interview questions. These are 3 principles you're going to want to utilize whenever you're answering a question that's being asked by the interviewer, hiring manager, sales manager, whoever it is that is asking. Starting with the first one, make sure to frame your answers from the perspective of why you're a good fit for the offer. I see time and time again, sales reps are answering questions generally, and they're not thinking to themselves, how does this answer the big question? The big question that the interviewer is trying to figure out is this person a good fit? Is this person going to perform in this offer? Should I hire this person? And if the way you're framing your answers does not put a check in the green box as to yes, this is another reason why I should bring them on board, then you're probably not answering it in the right way. So think about all the times you've answered questions and say, does this inch me forward? Does it pull me back? Hopefully none of them do. Or is this more on the neutral side? Most people I see, when it's not inching them forward, it's usually a neutral type answer. They're not really helping them make that comparison. They're not really helping the interviewer see why it makes them a fit. You can straight up say at the end of your question, and I believe it makes sense for me to take on this role, or I believe this is what makes me a great fit for this role, or I believe this is why I want to serve the type of customers you guys help. Whatever it is, finish off your questions, framing it in that direction. That way the interviewer doesn't have to try to make those comparisons and draw those lines themselves, because you're helping them do it, making you more memorable when they get off the interview. Promise you, you're going to land a lot more offers with just that alone. Secondly, tell stories. Stories sell. I've said this millions and millions of times. If you want them to believe what you're saying, tell them a story that proves it. If you want them to believe that you're a hard worker, tell them a story. If you want them to believe that you're consistent, tell them a story. If you want them to believe that you really want to work with that company, tell them a story that aligns with what you're trying to showcase. Stories sell. Have a few prepared. It's really going to help. And lastly, make sure that you're not rambling. Make sure that you're coherent. If you're applying for a remote sales job, one of the most important aspects of the job is going to be your communication skills. How do you communicate? Are you confident? Do you have true belief in what you're saying? Are you good at pitching you? Can you pitch yourself, right? A good kind of rule of thumb is keep your answers to about 2 minutes. Don't be too short and direct. Don't be too long. About 2 minutes is a good length of time to answer some of the big questions. Just make sure that you're personable. Don't be too flat. Be you, but be an excited, a fun-loving, a you that is kind of ready to connect with the person and is actually in a place where they are coming across like they want to be there. Show that energy and you'll land a lot more interviews. If I had to say, remember one thing from the 3 things I just listed, it's that first one. Make sure, I promise you'll stand out way more than everyone else in the group interviews, one-on-ones, whatever it is. Make sure you're framing those questions from that perspective. They will remember you. Hopefully that helps. I'll see you guys in the next video.